How's it hanging? Hope you're all having a wonderful day. And we're back with some Outer Worlds 2.
If you expect me to believe you fought invisible cultists, I'll need to see some invisible proof.
Yeah, we're in the middle of fighting them. Okay, yes. That's where we left off, doing that bit. What in the Resident Evil? Does everyone remember the Resident Evil? Look at that. Aha. Yep. Ooh. Ow. There was a mine. Ow. Dude. Stop setting off the mines. I'm blaming them, not me.
You suffered extensive damage, Commander.
You don't say. Like, I couldn't tell I suffered intensive damage. Dang it. Nice. Dang it. It's because the mines are invisible, guys. I'm assuming we disable power. Dudes. Okie doke. Ow, dudes.
I never wanted this situation to escalate like this. You must understand. But now, all that I wanted is cast to the wind. There is but one option left to me. To save Arcadia, to ensure the future, we must both die.
Or, counter argument, just you. Brains like yours makes bad crooks. Always so preoccupied with planning and morality. Funny, the Free said the same thing like that to me a long time ago. Why are you helping her?
Because the order cannot be hindered by war or by compromise. Any obstacles must be removed. As much as I regret the need to do so. If De Vries does not receive my explosive, she will resort to a violent assault. Many will die, pointlessly, and in agony. I can at least deliver them an instant, painless death. I thought this explosive vest would be an unnecessary precaution. All I can hope is that by blasting us both from the field of play, the order shall find its way to truth.
Or, let's try... But you're a scientist, not a martyr. Is this how you want to be remembered?
Want has nothing to do with it. I have very specific instructions on how to proceed in the face of contingencies such as yourself. And you cannot possibly understand whether I am or am not capable of martyrdom. not know my depth of character.
Oh, so we have two that we discovered stuff for. You're here to limit collateral damage. Blow me up wouldn't limit anything. Or, wait a minute, the freeze put you up to this. That's what her message was implying.
At the end of all things, my decisions were predestined. I am not at liberty to divulge the reasoning behind my actions. You're not with the Order. You cannot understand why this would be.
I think the woman is, though.
The words would be lost.
One of the women on our team.
I beg to differ. I'd likely understand any analytical or theoretical justification you claim to have better than you do, scientician.
I heard tell of an Order operative recently being spotted in the field. A legendary figure who'd been absent for years. One who'd be eminently capable of understanding the difficult decisions that must be made for humankind's ascension. That's you, isn't it? The end point?
Remain silent.
You are correct, Victor. I am the endpoint, and I am well equipped to understand your reasoning, should it be sound.
Very well, very well. I can spare words with you, explain my perspective. It won't prevent me from doing what I must. If the Order is not prevented from reaching its true potential and solves the universal equation, all scientific uncertainty and any associated suffering will end.
Could intimidate him. Or, would pure scientific certainty have saved your co-worker? No, that was me. Or speech. Even when the perfect path is offered to them, people still deviate from it. One of them two. We're gonna go speech.
But surely, over time, these deviations would subside? Though I do not seek the abolition of free will. No, humanity would do what is best for itself. I'm sure. DeVries opened my eyes. The Order is on the path to absolute truth. And if they are not interrupted, this truth can be pursued. The one right path for humanity revealed to us. Politics cannot bind us. Uncertainty cannot strangle. And no one can be allowed to waltz in and hurl our plans into disarray.
I think if I understand you, you're afraid to live on what you've been doing here, with what you've been doing here, or they're all just excuses. You're a bloodthirsty murderer, same as your friends, or, well, I already did. Your right path is a joke. All you have to now is stand down or die. Go for the top one.
What? How do you not understand the present situation? What coward would strap an explosive device to himself?
Another cellmate of mine, as a matter of fact, said they never even put the primer in. Or, one heading for a padded cell, in all likelihood. Yes.
That's not all this. Helping DeVries, completing the work on my explosives is important. It matters. DeVries agrees.
A brave man doesn't murder innocents today for a chance of peaceful tomorrow. I'll go for the top one though. DeVries destroyed Horizon Point, killing hundreds of people. You want to be like her?
Augustine couldn't have done such a thing. She was on a secret mission at the time.
Yep, at Horizon Point.
I don't wish to believe you, but what you're saying, has the ring of truth to it. I've been a fool, going along with this farce. But it stops now. My relationship with Augustine is at an end.
This poor fool seemed intent on doing himself and us both. Impressive work convincing him otherwise. What say I have a go at him with my disemboweling knife? See what he knows.
Go ahead. Why did you do that? No.
Your loss. Don't like to boast, but I am quite the artiste with a knife.
I like her.
I believe that's another thanks I owe you. You certainly keep interesting company.
What is your plan with helping defreeze anyhow?
I found a way to, via the use of processed N-rays, send objects out of phase. It was inconsistent, but I was
And that's
close
what
to
happened with
isolating
the
procedure. DeVries needed explosives
killers.
for her plan. By making them unseen, the explosives could be placed as efficiently as possible. No one would be maimed or injured, just killed. Saying that out loud now, it sounds unreal. But somehow, I convinced myself that leaving no survivors was more humane. It's a shame I can't speak to a vicar.
It's not easy to deviate from the path of self-destruction. I should know. How do you know? Yeah.
Here, it is the key to my quarters.
Oh, nice.
Take whatever you find.
Gonna take your
That
pillows.
will ensure that
I'll
I
show 'em.
cannot use any of it to further DeVries' aims, even if I wanted to. I appreciate your consideration. Things could have been very different had your cooler head not prevailed.
Right now, we're better die. No. Goodbye. Try not to join any other revolutionary groups.
You've certainly convinced me I cannot remain here. May we meet again, when the paths of our lives are at greater apexes.
Oh, that means he's gonna help us later on then. Okie dokie. We're not killed them all. The lift's not there. Do we drop down? Oh yeah, maybe. There's... Okie dokie.
My fellow loyalists, it is time. Due to the Earth Directorate operatives'
Ah, see,
continued
he's a traitor.
meddling, we must increment our timetable by a factor of hours, not days. Accordingly, our forces have taken over the monastery. Those I predetermined to be resilient to reason have been executed. The rest should not cause us trouble. I have locked the lift to prevent the agent from reaching the monastery, but the following code will grant you access. 34145.
Thank you.
I will
34145.
continue my work from here, supplying Augustine with everything she needs for our plan to succeed, and delaying the agent as I'm able to. May the results of our actions today
One of the other guys
secure a more
dead
prosperous tomorrow
because we weren't
for
able
our
to get them
sacred
away.
order.
Seer Wiley isn't very good at this whole seer business, is he?
Nice of him to just hand us the code like that. We should remember to mock him for that as he bleeds out.
Okie dokie. Doesn't look like I can leave from there.
I owe you not only my life, but the sheer knowledge that you've turned me from a terrible path. I will make the most of it. I promise you.
Okay, so there's no way to leave here. That lift's not working now. Okay. Can't fast travel. There must be a way out in here. Oh yeah, up the top. Radiated. Travel through the N-ray range has left you fundamentally changed. Whenever you take damage of any type, you have a chance to take additional N-ray damage and automatically become camouflage. Effects. Whenever you take damage, there is a 5% chance you become camouflage automatically. Take an additional 5% of your max health as N-ray damage. Camouflage invisible enemies. Deal. Do you know what? I like the sound of that. I'm having that.
Boy, damn it! We've killed every traitor in this place, but their treasonous scum of a hierarch wasn't among them.
The leader of a cell. In this case, that would be Ziegler. And extinguishing him is obviously our next priority.
They were operating under his orders.
Okay.
But since he wasn't here to lead them in person, they would have maintained regular contact using one of our communication devices. We should return to the one we saw earlier. It will hopefully yield some worthwhile information.
Sound good, let's go.
I appreciate your help. Dying makes it so difficult to see the results of your theses.
I'm gonna show it over here.
This is it, the Dawn's communication device. Let's see what I can find on it. Not much, but there are a few encrypted messages from Ziegler reporting on a rift in Paradise Island he was sent to study. Idiot didn't even have enough respect to stay to kill me himself. Well, it's of no consequence. Now that I know where he is, let's go show him the error of his ways.
Oh, good, let's go.
I'm right behind you, but not in a threatening way.
Okie dokie. Okay, how do we get in again? We came in here, right? Ooh. Ah. Okay, so we didn't come in here. Been... No, it's not here. This is down. Ah. Left.
So we're stealing this, right?
Okie dokie. Nice. I feel like each one of those stations must have had one of those things in. Man, it is getting windy.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
I wish.
Every scientician yearns to visit the archive on Callisto. One... Thank law the displaced listen to reason. Think of the cost of our predictions and not.
Grand Architect! Agent, oh thank good odds and high probabilities you're back. There's been an incident. A rogue faction has taken over the monastery. My seer,
We need to tell
Seer
him.
Wiley, is trapped up there with other hostages of the Order. To make matters worse, my access code's not working. Without it, I've no way of calling the lift.
The conspirators are trying to stop some peace talks. Do you know anything about that?
Peace talks? Yes, Ruth informed me, but how did you learn of them? No one outside a select circle are supposed to be aware they're happening.
I know a lot about a lot of things, including how to sabotage Wiley's advancement.
That's a serious accusation. Why would I do such a thing?
You seem reliant on Wiley. If I had a guess, it's because you're afraid to lose him.
No, I can't discuss this right now. The monastery.
I saw your message to Saboda and Victor. You implied Wiley's incompetent.
The truth is, I held Wiley back. I kept him from advancing for my own selfish gains by spreading lies and false concern over his competence behind his back. But I needed him. I still need him.
All that's probably what caused him to betray you.
Never have been. If he'd advanced beyond his current role, my deficiencies would have been made manifest to all. I'm sorry, but we really haven't the time to litigate this issue further. In case I didn't make it clear before, the monastery is currently in jeopardy.
Why are Auntie's choice and the Order negotiating terms anyway?
Representatives of Auntie's Choice and the Order are meeting to discuss an armistice and possible collaboration. It's an unprecedented opportunity to shorten this war. I know I mentioned it before, but compartmentalization is crucial to the success of most of the Order's operations. I wish I could offer more details than that. But I'm afraid I won't be accompanying you. I can't be sure my presence wouldn't alter the outcome of your efforts in prodigious and unforeseen ways.
No, that's good. Agreed. It's probably safer for you to stay here.
Once you reach the monastery, make your way to the observatory. If the conspirators are seeking the coordinates of the talks, no doubt their efforts will be concentrated there. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
Okie dokie.
I've always wanted to fight a mathematician.
Okay, you can put that back on. But I don't think we need to worry about seeing visible things, because the guy never got anything to her. But I think that can help us see the wiring, like on that other place.
Are you sure that rope can support us?
I am 100% certain that
Is there anything around here? Okie dokie.
It must be unlocked.
Person in here.
Seer Wiley said I wasn't on it. He must have predicted I wouldn't fight back. I don't understand. Where's the abbot? Why isn't he doing something?
The abbot sent me. It's up here. Ooh. Here, take the other side over this way. Okie dokie.
I swear, the more he talks, the more pain it makes me want to inflict on
Lock
his
picking to get
person.
through there.
hold that belief in your minds. Let it strengthen your resolve, and do not hesitate. The time for ideation is concluded. Now is the time for execution. Those outside the Order, and some simpletons within it, claim that all things happen.
That goes out and up. See what's upstairs first. Let's see about buying bullets. Yeah, they still have junk. Okie dokie. See what's upstairs? Okie dokie.
You can expedite hemostasis and proliferate new tissue on your own within a fraction of a second.
No. But I have been told my pain tolerance exceeds normal thresholds.
Okay. Let's check down the middle then.
Void it all. Hey, body's not even cold yet. Show a little respect.
We need it. Okie dokie. Time to get shooty. That green thing.
Ratcheting up my aggression. Patience. Still recharging.
Let's weapon prime.
A lot. Oh, I'm
Combatant Torpificator at ready start.
It's going well.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Like sting.
Nice.
A lot.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Dokie. How are we on?
Found another one. Damn it. I knew there'd be a high probability of fighting, but...
Assessing. Investigating hostile intimidation. Taking the fight out of them.
Back grenade.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Let's weapon prime. Check your scopes for combatant analysis. You try to limit further damage, Commander. Time to inflict it.
Nice.
Those junction boxes.
Oh, we need hacking for that. Or some history thing. Okay.
Seem familiar. The N-ray scanner should show how they're wired.
Ah. Okay, we're getting engineering up. Because we need that up for something else. Okay. Voices in the party. Disable the mines. Give you crafting, but we can't disable mines. Increase the damage dealt by stealth attack. Oh, she's in. Not really the best. You know what? Yeah. Recycles your stock rods. All that, giving you small chance to be recovered when used. Okay. Alright, automatics have a small chance to provide additional crafting material. Ooh. Both sound good. We're going for that one.
That's just plain wrong. Whoever wired this up should be expelled from the Order. I thought they had some self-respect.
This goes round. That's for that one. Okay, so someone just basically wired them both together. Now take us to a stairwell, which we can't get to.
Grand Architect's perspiring brow, if you try to cite the fourth pillar to me one more time, scientific advancement should not come at the cost of the grace and dignity of innocent lives. That is all I am saying.
Okay, doggy.
Conflicts are not the inevitability you are making them out to be, Anya, but rather the result of a populace failing to adhere to scientism's stoic imperative.
Oh, and I suppose we're going to pretend the second pillar doesn't exist. I must have just imagined reading Alfred Long's 75 thesis on determinism then.
Anchorites, be warned. Any conversation with these two may prove pedantic.
Okay. Fear not. My wrongly imprisoned friend. I'll free you from captivity forthwith. Pardon the interruption, but do you have a book on mechanized doors I can borrow?
You're in luck. I just finished my third reread of it. Chapter 47 is a real treat. When we're finished speaking, I'll put it in the collection drawer, but do take care with it, especially around the bath. We lose more good books that way.
Thank you, please continue.
Our lives are predestined, ipso facto. If there is conflict, then it was inevitable.
Actually, an outside opinion might be useful at this juncture. Our current topic is whether war is ever justified. For the sake of time, please keep your answer brief.
There are times when war is necessary to prevent greater evil from taking place. War is always wrong. It only ever results in widespread suffering. Oh, is that what you were arguing about? I don't have an opinion on that one.
And how do you predetermine the harm of action against the harm of inaction?
We make those estimates all the time. That's the whole reason we employ seers.
We're going in circles again. If only we had access to the materials we requested, perhaps we could settle this debate.
What do I help you about? What materials do you need?
I need the book Only Real Numbers, The Casualties of Appeasement by Exemplar Kwong. The second edition, not the first. That's important.
And I require Archivist Mahler's dissertation on de-escalation theory. You should be able to locate both pieces of scholarship in the scriptorium. I'd also caution against borrowing additional titles. The scribes are absolute fusspots when their work goes missing.
Yeah, but I'm all the way about the How did this whole debate start anyway? Is an order involved? Both seem knowledgeable. Any chance a woman named DeFries came to you for advice?
Augustine? Sure. She's got a mind for provocative hypotheticals. Asked a lot more interesting questions than we normally get.
I will add it has been some time since we last saw her. Not since before the schism, in fact. Why do you ask?
What kind of questions did she ask?
Augustine was obsessed with the rift. She wanted to know all the potential routes the Order might take to deal with it. We explained that the rift is an aberration of the plan's natural order, corrupting time and space and creating uncertainty. Consequently, all efforts should be made to close it.
Apologies, but gossip doesn't fall under our purview. We've secluded ourselves here to avoid such distractions, so I would thank you to exclude us from any remote drama.
Makes sense. There's plenty of drama happening here in the monastery right now.
I'm sure I have no notion of what you're referring to.
So Eddie has staged a coup. He's taking over the monastery through force.
Good for him. About time someone put theory into application.
What my colleague means is Landon Wiley is among our most gifted and dedicated seers. Whatever actions he's taken must be in service of the plan. I do hope no one's been hurt, though.
Got some bad news for you on that front.
I see. That is distressing to hear. But as we in the Order like to say, the plan actuates by deliberate means. Let us hope this conflict resolves itself soon.
I'll be back once I've visited the scriptorium.
Much appreciated. We'll present our final arguments once you've returned with the research.
Okie dokie. Wait, is it not on the planet? On this planet? Okie dokie. Be back in one sec. Okie dokie. Sorry about that. We didn't grab the thing from the drawer. Okay, this should help us use that thing at the back. What are you? Ah, under the water. Oh, it's that. Okie dokie. That now opens the other door. That's right. Because they're not this way. Yeah, same. Find the first time, guys. Nice. Okie dokie, that's locked, so we'll make our way round to it.
Hostilities are afoot. Enemies will be in the harm's way. Still charging!
Okie dokie.
Look, I know this ain't gonna get to the abbot, but I have complaints that need registering anyhow. This monastery's too big for the staff we've got, and it sure seems like the scienticians and theorists here ain't fixated on keeping neat. I might just be a novice.
Proceeding to attack.
Years of age, I've enough self-respect that I should
In a minute!
have these vacation towels.
Recharge for mayhem!
Okie dokie. Nothing in the bathroom. Okie dokie. Can check this way.
Nowhere near as interesting as the taxidermied cross-sections displaying their internal organs I made when I was a child.
Eliminate the target.
Batten. Sleep with both eyes open.
Okie dokie. I'm assuming it's a fancy building or somewhere near there.
Well, this is quite modest. Very simple and austere. Can hardly guess who lives here. Did the abbot take a vow of resplendence?
Don't have the stuff to get into that. Okay. Okie dokie. Can't pick the lock there.
Why, their instructor, of course. Bishop Basar has failed this order as its preeminent luminary. And without our intervention, she would make peace with the brilliant mind Auntie's choice. This must be prevented, whatever the cost, or humanity's ascendance will be forestalled.
Okie dokie.
If not millennia.
It must be back up.
Stand onto a test of order aptitude. And whom do you
That's over that side.
has failed this order as its preeminent luminary, and without our intervention,
Okie dokie. Something around here.
the stalwart agent
Wiley.
arrives. I need more time to finish my work, so I've prepared a choice for you. The hostages in the card press before you will die unless you intervene. If you go through the door on the right, you'll find the means to save them by solving a simple puzzle. Leave through the other door, however, and they will die, screaming in abject terror. But how could you call yourself an Earth Directorate agent if you allowed that to transpire?
As if we'd fall for their stalling tactics just to watch these poor fools die slowly and horribly, mangled like punch cards. What were we talking about again?
Those actors or not, we can't risk them killing the hostages.
Definitely not. We should be the only ones killing hostages around here.
Exactly.
Like the cut of your jib. Hard way it is then.
Raise high probability. Wiley traffic here. We let some others go. But you to surrender.
Normally I'd suggest picking the lock on that safe, but it looks to be rigged to that ridiculous puzzle up above. This must be the so-called puzzle they expect us to waste our time on. Looks like it was constructed by a child.
Okay, so it's like mousetrap. How did we set it off?
Scoping out a hostile.
Gun weapon ready, Commander.
Adversary vulnerability.
Moving up to improve accuracy.
Swine.
Grenade outbound!
Okie dokie. I'm in combat.
Check your scopes for combatants.
Not up there.
Have a fix on their weaknesses.
Locking them down. They're benumbed.
Potentially causation
Investigating
determined.
hostile intentions.
Okie dokie.
The enemy.
Must be how I trigger it. Okie dokie. Let's see what's through the vent. Okay, let's take this aside. So, assuming this is gonna...
Seems we've effectively begun their puzzle.
Right.
Idiots. Look, they obviously meant for this to waste our time. Let's just find a way to kill the hostages so we can move on.
Yay!
Ah, see? Didn't I tell you our friend would be back? Hurry!
Save or kill? Save.
Time will tell if that was a good idea.
Stop that. I was concerned, my tooth. Thank you, stranger. We should be okay here. Go pay Wiley his just dividends. For all of us.
Okay, so the other book is in here somewhere. Where is it? If you were a book, where would you be? Ah. We'll find this book, guys. Hey, what's up there? Hey, right up. Nice. No, I wonder if that actually just took me back over to where the people were. A shortcut up here. Maybe. I'll have a check. No, I did that and check that way. There's a big thing there.
Excellent timing. We're nearly finished reviewing the materials you brought us. Oh, well now, this is unexpected. The arguments in this text seem to have highlighted a teleological flaw I fear my own argument shares. You too, huh?
Perhaps the real solution was the arguments we made along the way.
Hush. The theoreticians are talking.
Under certain conditions, de-escalation becomes impossible, leading to negative outcomes, including outright annihilation. An annihilated entity cannot advance the plan.
But maybe annihilation itself serves a purpose we're simply unaware of. You were right before. Participating in a war only produces an entropic feedback loop.
But have you also considered the existence as a curse and consequence? Consciousness as a prison.
I see someone has been reading On the Origin of Sprats. It has that effect on people.
Mental carceration and the potential unreality of conscious experience adds an interesting dimension to the argument. It's certainly worth exploring.
Perhaps later. For now, I feel we should reward our guest with their choice of reward, given the idiosyncratic nature of his conclusion. Armor or weapon?
I like having weapons, but a new armor might be cool.
Very well. You can retrieve it from the same drawer where you deposited our research materials. We appreciate your time. If you have a spare 4 hours, feel free to stay and observe our period of silent, sustained reading. Otherwise, until we next confer.
I actually prefer what we got on. Dang it. But then I do prefer our weapon, so we probably wouldn't have changed that anyway.
analyzed. Lay down fire. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Recharge for mayhem!
Standing by to stupefy.
Stupefaction in progress. Mitigating the threat.
Taking cover! Combatant scan.
Nice.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Gotta find back up.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Torpificator is charged. Check
Okie
your
dokie.
scopes for combatant analysis.
Either restore my life or avenge my death.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
If there's anything over here. Everywhere seems locked.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Go for torpification.
Yeah, I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Okie dokie. Oh, we have to activate these bells. Okie dokie.
I'll handle this.
Locking them down. Taking the fight out of them.
Lucky.
Statistical improbabilities are unconcerning.
Oh, she's having fun.
I have
What do you
a
have
fix
here
on
in
their
this?
weaknesses.
Must have been stuck inside the wall.
Combatant scan.
Okie dokie.
Resorting to violence.
On this next sting. A lot. Step aside. Blind.
There's a sniper up there.
Not yet. Hold on.
Okie dokie.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Standing by to stupefy.
Man, this wind is getting terrible.
Weapon prime!
Step aside. Swine.
I'm in my prime. Indivisible.
Recharge for mayhem.
Nice. An apparatus with 3 dials. And it was at the 1, 2, 3, or 4. What number, dude? Solve the riddle. First dial should be set to the number of moons that orbit Elysium. The second should be set to the number of moons that orbit Elysium and Dorado. The final should be set to the number of times Eden orbits Elysium before the other two complete rotation. I don't know what plans what.
Oh look, a room dedicated to the insignificance of human existence inside a temple dedicated to mathematically proving its pointlessness.
Elysium. Okay, spiders more biddable, bear. Among our many moons. Paired. Lingered not just one, but a whopping handful of placed. Nice guy. That hasn't answered the question. Unless that's Elysium. Which is that. And that's the number of moons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe? And you probably get that gun. As a convict. Nice. Okie dokie. I don't think it's 7. It might be whatever you need to open that. It says, and many moons. Question is, could that... So if that's... Let's say that's Elysium and that's 7.
Yeah.
And Dorado... Because Dorado's the red one, right? Unless these are all the moons. 1, 2... Because 7's not an option. 3, 5, 1. No. Let's try 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 1. 3, 3, 2. No. 3, 4, 2. No. 3, 4, 4. No. I think because the bottom base shows 3. The clues are going to be here. Three, 5, 1. Dang it. By the time we finished anyway. So, that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is where tonight's stream shall end. We'll keep a lookout, see if we can figure out this puzzle. Probably try to hard press it in or something, you know? We'll see what we can do. Yeah, I'd like to say thanks everyone came along over on Twitch or on YouTube. They kept me company. Thank you. Thank you to those who hasn't participated in the chat, who just came to vibe out. Thank you as well. Because the content we create on this channel is only made possible thanks to you watching along at home, so it's very much appreciated. Thank you for your time. Well, Hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye, and stay safe.